I made not one, two recipes, steak and pasta with a pizza sauce. It's Italian, just like me. Ingredients. Today, I'm going to show you one of the most iconic recipes that I grew up eating and staple in my home, which is a pasta dish, but it really is a meat dish, pizza style. Why? Because these little tiny cute sirloin steaks are cooked directly in a marinara sauce. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to take the pasta with marinara that's already been sold everywhere across the United States and make not only a meat dish to die for, delicious and simple, but also pair it with a gorgeous pasta. So you've got 2 courses meal all in one. This is how simple it is. All you need is some dried oregano, some extra virgin olive oil, then tomatoes with a sprinkle of oregano, and then I'm gonna show you drenching the sirloin thinly cut steaks directly in it. First of all, just because we're here in a confidential space, I wanted to tell you and I wanted to share something so close and so dear to me, and it makes me so happy that everybody all over the United States has elected my marinara sauce as their favorite. We've sold over 1 million jars of pasta green sauces all combined. It hasn't even been, I think it's been 8 months, so a year and a half they've been all over Walmarts across the United States. But the marinara is the #1 top seller and it is gorgeous. Why? Because it's got Italian ingredients, it's clean, there's no flavoring, no artificial colors, sugars added, nothing bad for you. It's simple, it's delicious, and I don't know, I'm just so proud of it, and I wanted to share it just with you. If you haven't tried it, I really invite you, if you are in the United States, to order it online. It gets delivered to your home directly, or if you're walking around, find a Walmart, walk in the Walmart and taste it. This and my lemon temptress creamy sauce are the top sellers of my 5 pasta green sauces. And I just wanted to share it with you because just recently we have expanded to 4,000 stores across the United States of America. I mean, I'm just so happy about it. It is incredibly delicious, made with a lot of love. To start our recipe for today, it's a 20-minute recipe. As an extra added bonus, as I was telling you, I'm boiling some water for my little pasta. While that just boils on its own and you don't have to even mind about it, we slice some garlic cloves. Extra virgin olive oil. Oregano. The pasta with marinara, available everywhere. Best marinara there is. A little water at the bottom. Shake. Pinch of sea salt. Little tip, you could sear this ahead of putting the sauce, or you can just drop them in just as they are. Now, remember, if you sear these ever so slightly, you create that browning and you add an extra layer of flavor. But if you're in a time pinch and you don't want to do that, it doesn't matter. In Italy, where I come from, we do it exactly in this sequence, and we toss in the little thinly tenderized steak directly into the sauce without any pre-cooking. But if you want to be, extra hipster, extra fancy, you could give it a little, browning ahead of time, and it will add a little extra flavor. Now, using my marinara sauce is obviously the best way because it only cooks for 1.5 minutes and you're done. It's ready. It's already ready to go. It just needs a light warming up. Now it's time for this gorgeousness to go in. We let them cook a few minutes on each side. We'll flip as needed in 3 to 4 minutes. I'm gonna show you a little treat for you. Did you know that Pasta Di Martino sells these ginormous ziti that you can break by hand, just like it used to be done in the ancient tradition of pasta making. My great-grandmother Giuseppina used to break this by hand. It's one of the most nostalgic pasta shapes in the south of Italy. So you take this ginormous zito and you break it. So they're kind of like, you know, they're all different shapes and sizes, and that's what you love. A little bit of nonna's rustic in your kitchen. So you see, the meat will be its own meal. But if you want to take it one step up, you have a little pasta that you can finish off in the sauce of the meat. Bellissima. Pasta water is ready, we toss the pasta. First we salt. Always salt your pasta water before the pasta goes in. Essential. My salt of choice is always this unrefined gray salt. It's literally wet at the touch and it's coarse. Faster for when you're boiling a lot of water and you need to salt it correctly. A little fresh oregano. Just gorgeous. Nonna would be proud. That's what I love about my sauces, that you can literally cook anything with it. It doesn't just have to be pasta. It just so happens today that we made an authentic Italian and steak sauce that you can combine with either, really. But if you wish to use the marinara for your eggs, for your steak, for your chicken, it doesn't matter, even for seafood. These sauces are absolutely versatile, just like you and I. See you next week.